Hi guys, it's Patrick from Fix You Physio in Sligo in Letterkenny. So this week our information videos are going to be all about knee problems, knee injuries, knee pathologies and different common injuries that we see in our physiotherapy rooms. So yesterday we put up our video at 9 PM on our Fix You Physio Facebook page all about knee anatomy, basic knee anatomy. So if you checked it out, you're up to speed. And if you want to get up to speed, go onto our Fix You Physio Facebook page and check it out. Or go onto our YouTube channel and check out our last post. It might be easier to do that. So today we're going to talk about the meniscus. So in this knee model, the blue rim that you can see is going to be the meniscus. So if I bend the knee joint, you can see, and I take the knee cap out of the way, you can see the meniscus are like two little curved things that sit on top of your shin bone. And this is going to be your thigh bone that comes down here. And what they do is they help give a little bit more congruence, and it helps this bone sit on top and helps give your knee a little bit more stability. And they're common things to get injured of people of all ages. So common sporting injuries to get it, and common injuries to get in people as they grow older too. So you've got different types of tears. So you can have a bucket handle tear, whereby this meniscus is going to tear down right in the middle here, and it's going to split into two. And because it opens out, this looks like a bucket handle, and that's why it's called bucket handle tear. You can have a radial tear, and a radial tear will start here and start to go out here like a little slit and make a little V along it there. And then you can have a degenerative tear, which, if you imagine the end of a rope is all frayed, all this inside part is going to be frayed, and there's going to be lots of tear and lots of degeneration. And that happens as your cartilage here starts to wear away and you degenerate over time. So with sports people, we hear lots of sports people who squat down and then tear their cruciate. And the way that happens is by squatting down, you're putting direct force onto it. And with a rotation, then you're just putting pressure along the side of it. So people that squat and twist can tear their meniscus. People who stop and turn can tear their meniscus. Or people that are that little bit older can have degenerated meniscus ongoing with no pain complaints, and they can do something as simple as go to put force through that meniscus as they stand up from sitting down, or just getting out of a car, and they can hear a pop, or they can generate pain, and then their knee becomes symptomatic after that. Or the most common injury, your ACL, your anterior cruciate ligament. When you tear your anterior cruciate ligament, because you get a valgus force, so your knee bends this way and rotates and pops, you get a lot of grinding on that meniscus, and it's very common to get a posterior horn meniscus tear with an ACL. You often see those in MRI findings. So with meniscus tears, it depends what you have, where you have it, and what else is going on in your knee, what age your knee is, if you've got other things going on as well. There's good research to suggest that physiotherapy-led exercise and strengthening programs are effective in meniscus tear rehab programs. Sometimes surgeons choose to repair it either to the torn part, or can even have a stitch in it as well. The old way they used to do with footballers was take out the meniscus and get rid of it so they could play on quite quickly. A lot of research has gone into trying to repair the meniscus or preserve the meniscus, and that all boils down to your surgeon, and that's who we rely on heavily. If you fail physio for your rehab, getting a surgical review to an MCL or a meniscus or ACL, depending on what you have, surgeon who deals in that daily, getting their review to say do this, do that, or do the other is really, really valuable. But most meniscus respond really well to strengthening programs. So that gives you a quick run through of your meniscus. So if you have any knee pain, sudden knee pain, wear and tear, if you've got any questions about an injury, go on our Fix You Physio Facebook page and send us a message, and we'll be delighted to get back to you. Or alternatively, go on our Fix You Physio Facebook page and give us a call. We're always happy to help. So hopefully this information was useful to you. And if you'd like to comment anything below, leave us a comment in the box.